Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Travels by Douglas and Sue. Come along as we travel to places near and far. From modern pyramids, historic venues, vast landscapes, national parks, and sunny islands. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. The chickens are free-roaming and are descendants of the flocks that were brought to Ybor City by Cuban immigrants in the late 1800s and early 1900s. They were an important food source, especially during the Depression, and were also used for cockfighting.
Is that the best way to get down to that parking lot on the trolley?
Today, the chickens are protected by a city ordinance that makes Ybor City a bird sanctuary.
I thought they were over there on that street.
I don't know where it's
Ybor City was founded as an independent town in 1886 by a group of cigar manufacturers led by Vicente Martinez Ybor and was annexed by Tampa in 1887. Martinez Ybor started the practice of building small houses called casitas that his workers could buy at cost in order to increase staff retention. He also helped to ensure medical care and paved the local streets and sidewalks. The Ybor City Museum State Park is actually housed in one of the earliest businesses to be established in the area. The Ferlita Bakery was a centerpiece in the community. Francisco Ferlita built the bakery in 1835. The bakery stayed busy, making between 300 and 500 loaves of Cuban bread each day. The bakery not only provided bread for residents, but also served as a casual gathering place for residents. The same brick ovens can be seen in the museum, preserved as a piece of the building and the Ferlita family's story. Ybor City continued to grow and prosper through the 1920s, by which time its factories were producing almost 500 million hand-rolled cigars every year, giving Tampa the nickname of Cigar City. The original population was mostly composed of Cuban and Spanish immigrants who worked in the cigar factories. Italian and Eastern European Jewish immigrants followed shortly thereafter and established many retail shops, farms and grocery stores, box factories, print shops, and other enterprises which catered to the cigar industry and its workers. The Ybor City historic social clubs built between 1890 and 1920 were the Centro Asturiano, El Centro Cubano, El Centro Español, the German American Club, El Unione Italiana, and La Union Martin Maceo. Revitalized in the late 1990s, Ybor City now attracts large numbers of visitors due to the wide variety of shops, restaurants, clubs, and galleries. Although the cigar factories closed their doors in the early 1950s, there are currently a variety of cigar shops still hand-rolling cigars for patrons along the stretch of the historic district. The El Unione Italiano, the Italian club, was founded in April of 1894. This society is founded exclusively by Italians, but permitted members of other groups as long as they were in good moral standing and aged between 14 and 50. The charter stated that the organization's purpose was to aid such members of said association as may become sick and to provide for the paying of the burial expenses of such members as may die, and to promote fraternity, charity, and social intercourse among its members. El Centro Español de Tampa was built as an ethnic and cultural clubhouse in 1912, catering to Spaniard immigrants. In 1902, Cuban workers founded El Círculo Cubano, which means Circle of Cubans. Fire destroyed the first clubhouse in 1916, and soon afterward, members made plans for its replacement. Constructed in 1917, the present four-story yellow brick building with neoclassical design elements sits on the original site. The castle was built in 1930. It originally served as a lodge for the Knights of the Golden Eagle and was known as Cristobal Colon Castle. Stones sit in 6 plots of dirt on either side of the walkway, and each plot represents soil taken from the 6 original Cuban providences. In 1951, a Cuban couple gave the property to the Cuban government to be used as a memorial to the great freedom fighter Jose Marti. In 1956, ownership was transferred to the Republic of Cuba. The final deed was recorded in Hillsborough County, Florida in 1957 and remains unchanged. It's a part of Cuba, and it has been for over a half century.